Welcome back to East 2. East, book 1 and 2 on the TurboGrafx 16. Cool stuff. So last time, we beat the game! Climbed to the top of the tower, beat up Dark Fact. Real weird looking guy, don't entirely trust him.
God, it still kills me. His name was Fact.
And then here we are in East 2. We've lost all our equipment. Because, you know, Adel is just really bad at holding on to his stuff. This is a fact that comes up in later games.
He got launched from a laser beam from a tower into an island that's just floating in the sky.
Just all the equipment on him, everything, just... I feel like it's when you get, like, in a cartoon, when you get, like, uppercut or whatever, and you just get knocked out of your shoes. I feel like it's like that. Like, that beam hit him and just... Pooh! And then his armor's still just right there, falls to the ground.
Not even his shoes. It's like he got uppercutted so hard his socks stayed in the shoes upright, and then fell down once he landed on the ground. Like, that's how hard he got uppercutted into losing his equipment. Just BAM!
We did manage to keep these. We did manage to keep the 6 books though, and we're not going to have these forever. So I'm going to examine them right now, just so we can see what they actually say. Written about Claria, because that talks about the Claria, the thing that, it was the metal, I think, that was really good, that the East people made. Toba. Written about the 2 goddesses, because there's 2 goddesses that are pretty great. Written about the disaster, because, yeah, bad stuff happened, and they said, oh, crap. We should do something about that, and that's kind of why East is way up in the air right now. Mesa. Written about the runaways from East. I don't remember that. I'm sure we read this one before, but I don't remember runaways from East.
Is it just one of those, like...
Written about the blue amulet, because the blue amulet, like, protects against bad stuff. And then Fact, written about the peace of East. I don't know if that's true either, but whatever. Anyway, we don't have anything. Let's start talking to people. This lady right here is the lady that found us in the cutscene. And she is actually kind of important. Who'd have thought? I had a slight fever the past few days, but I don't want to tell my mother because I know it will only worry her. And we got this guy here. This small shrine is connected to the ruins. I'm here on an evil alert. Only the worst of alerts around here. I'm Rudel. I am an apprentice at Guido's store. Lack the raw materials, make new armor. Do you know where you can find some iron ore? Okay, so we need iron ore. Get iron ore, get new armor. You often hear the ringing of a bell when the goons gather for a meeting. That's cool, I guess. There's some small oval-shaped stones embedded in the walls of the abandoned mine. I hear that under some unusual circumstances, they will actually glow. This is important. Don't forget about it. I'm not even kidding.
Okay, I don't want to make this a joke because I'm not actually making it a joke. But what's the thing I'm trying not to forget here?
Just what the guy said about there being some weird oval-shaped stones on the wall of the mine that glow sometimes.
Okay.
That's important.
Yeah, that's not a joke. I was trying to look up, like, there's no way his name is Dark Fact in Japanese, and it's like apparently the Japanese name is like Dulk Fact. F-U-K-T, and it's like, I don't know if it's supposed to be like the F-word kind of thing, or if it's just like a weird flock.
Yeah, who knows? Do you know if it's in hiragana or katakana?
I don't know. It just says the Japanese material transliterates his name as that.
Old man Regs used to speak of the 6 magics of East. I wonder where he is now. There's a huge hollow... There's a huge hollow in the basement of the ruins. You cannot go in there without permission of the village. Hollow in the basement? What?
Oh, yeah, like if you knock on a wall and there's just a hollow part in the wall.
Okay, we already talked to you. You're the important one. I think that's most people in town. Nobody.
It's basically like if you go into your basement or something and you knock a couple times and you see a hollow, you just like hear the hollow kunk kunk in there, and then you hear like you got monsters in your basement.
Okay. So that's kind of like, this guy here. There's been some eerie noises coming from the basement lately. I know you're a great swordsman. Will you go in there and see what it is? Sure.
Do you have a sword for me to use?
Well, I don't see anything. So right now I'm just gonna have to assume that there are in fact no monsters in your basement. Don't worry, we'll be back.
There are unfortunately monsters in his pocket though, so...
Bernice, you must be Adel. My daughter Lilia has told me much about you. She's the mother of the lady that found us in the cutscene who said that she's been feeling ill lately. Lately, Lilia has been looking very healthy, but in fact, she is very sick. We've been told she has only 3 months to live. I think Dr. Flair might have a cure, but we've been unable to find him. If you happen to see him, would you please give him this letter? There are a lot of goons around here, and it is very dangerous. Text go faster, I can read faster than this. To go out without the proper weapons. Take this money and buy yourself the best sword you can. You have to talk to her, or you don't get weapon. Kind of important.
Oh, did I lose all my money? But I had integer money. Oh.
Yeah, like I had so much money, you don't even know it. Is it addressed to Doctor? Sure is. Okay, so who else is there? Oh, I didn't talk to you. As I lay in bed this morning, a dove happened to fly in my window. Message was tied to its leg. The note was from my brother, Raleigh Flair. That's probably Dr. Flair. It read, while picking herb inside the mine, I heard a sudden crash as the walls of the cave caved in. I feel like I'm... Please save my brother. It feels bad because I feel like when I try to read that aloud, I feel like I'm reading it like... You get a lot of, like, Let's Players and stuff that do read aloud, but maybe they're not the best readers in the world, so they kind of, like, read... I don't know, like you're in high school standing up in front of the class reading?
Today I went on a trip to the beach. It was fun. I really liked it. I saw a turtle. That was my report. I'm gonna go to the bathroom now.
Like you know, you remember high school. But like, I can read faster than that. I can read at a casual speaking pace.
You remember high school. Boop. I try to forget.
Okay, so, item store. Herb. Cure-all. Heals your HP full. $30. Heckin' nice. You can only have one, though. I'm not gonna buy it, though, because I don't have a lot of money. Wing. Immediate teleport. I think it just takes you back to town. $100. Cheap. You can still only carry one. And then the life drop. This medicine is very special. There is only one dose in the whole world. And it's 60,000. But it will revive you from the dead.
Well,
so,
obviously,
like,
that's what one girl
it's
needs.
re-raise.
Yeah, that's what she needs. She just dies and then comes back to life.
Yeah, there we go. Just give her one of those. Okay, so I'll see if I want to buy one of those after I take a look at Guido. So the dude mentioned that if we can bring ore, dude can make more armor. And right now, he doesn't have more armor. So bring more ore, maybe he can make more armor. Let's go sword first, though, because we need a sword. So we got that, $100, $1,000, $5,000.
So, short sword it is.
Short sword it is. Armor, what are you, 200? I got 200. How about shield? Wood shield, 100. 1,500. So, I admitted I've been speaking on, like, that the shield is what blocks enemies' attacks and everything. I don't actually know that 100%. I don't know it, like, these are my assumptions on the game's mechanics based on what I've played of it, but I don't know for sure. But given that, I think the armor just reduces damage you take, so I'm gonna buy the shield instead, because taking no damage is better than taking less damage.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, Lenny hasn't put your feet to the coals yet, so obviously you're not getting everything wrong yet.
I'm in the market for buying iron ore. If you have any connections, I pay top dollar. Oh, I think somebody in the comments also mentioned that if you bump an enemy off-center, you will do damage, and I remember testing this a bunch in East 1 before I started making the actual videos of it, and this game don't care. That's a mechanic that was introduced in, like, the Steam re-release or whatever, where you want to hit enemies off-center to actually do the damage. Okay, well, I mean, we should probably equip these. And then, I have money, let's go buy one of these. Cool, now I got a sword and shield and a Healy potion. And by potion, I mean plant. Senior says, my husband went out a while ago, I think he's off in the ruins. Okay, so we gotta go off to the ruins. In order to find the person.
Where did you just walk into?
It's a stairway to an underground tunnel.
Okay, God, I thought it was like... It's like where you start. It's like, is that the stairway back down from the island?
And then, this side... Music, man. I think somebody in the comments mentioned that, like, man, Issa's been going hard on the music since Game 1. They're not kidding. So the staircase took us back up somewhere else now, which is where these ruins are. So we got enemies around, we got this, we got a guy over there. Oh, so remember how I said that the grinding that I did before would take us a pretty decent amount of space into East 2?
Mm-hmm.
It won't. The grinding that I did was mostly just to get us through Darm Tower without having to grind at any point. Hey, there's this thing on the ground.
It's a strange nut.
I got a Rototree nut.
Oh, great, I get to talk to another tree.
No, this is the nut, not a seed.
That's, I mean, same thing, really.
Very important difference. No, this nut is a consumable that, it fully heals your MP.
Ah.
Hey, look, there's MP in this game.
Yeah.
You can come back here and get one for free whenever you want to, but you can only carry one at a time.
Oh, look at them dance on screen.
You also do not get MP back when you heal over time, but more on that later. More on MP in general later. Yeah, the grinding that we did before is really only going to be good enough to get us to the first... It'll get us through, like, the first dungeon in this game. Which then lets us reach probably the best grinding spot in... I'm gonna say the best grinding spot in almost any game I've ever played. But that's all discussion for the future.
If a game was built with it in mind, would you play a game with spell slots instead of MP?
If it was built with that in mind, then that could be interesting. Oh, there we go. I got an ancient slate. The message engraved on the slate has been one through the ages, but this is what it seems to say. There are 6 powerful books written by the priests of Ys. The forces contained within the books will direct a brave man to this land. Cool, that's exactly what happened. Here we are. There's a locked door in the basement. When all 6 books are returned to the priest, the way to Solomon's Shrine will appear. Okay, that's actually our first goal.
Well, I mean, the first goal is to find the brave man and give him the books. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
I mean, true. I went this way, right? This way, yeah, this was just a nut.
Yeah. Maybe that guy with the spear knows where he's at.
Maybe. I'll get back to that in a second. There's a path through the trees here. and takes you over here where these guys are guarding this chest. I'll get back to them, because they hurt like the dickens. My name is Regs. Didn't somebody mention Regs?
I remember a right, but I don't remember Regs.
I'd like you to bring me the contents of the treasure box that the goons are watching over. So, you know, the one just back there. There's a statue up there. Okay. So, these guys hurt like the dickens here. Got him. Okay, that didn't take as long as I thought. I was about to just say, like, I'm just going to come back to this later because it's going to take forever. But if I can kill one on a full HP bar, then I'll manage. Let's heal full and get the other one, because even though he's not moving, I can't sneak in and grab that chest.
He reminds me of, like, the enemies that when you're, like, trying to kill one on the field and they're having like a conversation and you just show up and kill one of them and just keep walking. It's like, what do they do?
Yeah, the other guy just stays there like he's still talking.
Oh my
like,
god!
Just pretend you didn't see it. Pretend nothing happened. Maybe he'll leave you alone.
Oh god, he just pulled Franklin away from this conversation. God, Jim, help me! Oh god, he's murdering me! Just keep talking.
Okay, we got the Wand of Holy World? World.
And then you just look at your companions and go like, they're Garleans, who cares about them?
Goddess statue holds the same wand. Cool.
It's like crying over Nazis, nobody cares.
Oh, that is the Wand of Holy World! You've managed to wrestle it from the goons, I see. Oh, note on the voice acting in this game. So, of the era, this is right when voice acting was starting to be a thing, and the voice acting generally included in games was the most cringy, inexperienced, amateur stuff you have ever seen in your life. Comparatively, how bad has the voice acting been in this game? It hasn't been bad. Like, I mean, yeah, it's not been good, but it's not been bad. And for the era, not bad is an amazing compliment. And that's actually because this game is one of the first developers to hire actual voice actors to do the voices, instead of just grabbing Jim from accounting.
Oh, but then you won't get, like, priceless performances, like, it is not by my hand that I am summoned again.
Statue back there is the Goddess Wand. Legend dictates that only 6 priests and the
What is a man?
The wand is a symbol for direction. When you touch the Goddess statue with it, you'll be granted the use of the magical powers.
Oh boy!
When you touch the wand to the statue, you feel a strange sensation throughout your body.
Who wants to gain magical powers at 3 a.m.? Oh boy, magical powers!
Oh boy, 3 a.m. Heals your HP full too, but it's not healing it any faster than if I was just standing there, so like whatever, I guess.
Oh, no,
wait, no, it's doing that just because of that. But yeah, we have magical powers now. If we check the equipment... Never mind, we don't. We have MP, I mean, we just don't have any spells.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll get to that later.
Jeez, you know, I usually appreciate rock music, but could you comment with the guitar there? I don't think it's the... I'm exploring the ruins. I don't think it needs to be that rockin' hard already.
It absolutely has to be this rockin' hard this early. I am Astel from Rance Village. Isn't Astel like a Genesis game? Not long ago, the village senior came and asked me if I had seen a party of 2 girls. I said that I hadn't, so we went back to the village. Okay, we can't go in because it's locked. We gotta go talk to the village elder, and the village elder is back in town. We, like, crossed each other. Yeah, it's this one.
Well, you were busy at 3 a.m. picking up a statue so you could use magic.
Yeah, he was just up there chatting with the sword guy while I went over and started messing with my magic. Okay, so here's our elder. I hear you've been looking for me. I'm sorry you went through so much trouble. I mean, it wasn't as much trouble as killing those 2 guys guarding that chest, but I'll manage.
I hear you've been looking for me. You heard wrong.
You have done well to collect all the ancient books of Ys. When the priests disappeared, they left these volumes behind. Yes, they did. We have the story already. Their souls are etched within the bindings of these books. In the basement of the ruins, you'll find a place called the Divine Area. Within this area stand 6 stone statues dedicated to the preservation of our heritage. Please return these books to the memories of our great ancestral priests. Astal can help you find the way. Okay, so now, if we go talk to Astal, we can actually go into the place.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie, I must have yawned partway through, and the computer just went like, alright, freeze real quick. Because you just said, and go back to, it, like, there's a place called the Divine Area, and all I heard was the place called Area. And I was like, they're not really that forward-thinking on names, are they?
You know, just the area. Before I go in there, though, how much money do I get for killing things? What did I go, 54 to 62?
Yeah, you're about $8.
That's not so bad. Let me grind up to 200 real quick so I can buy some armor. Shouldn't take more than a second.
3 a.m. Big Apple later. That doesn't make any sense.
202. Okay. Okay, let's go buy some armor. We can go talk to Astel, and we can enter the ruins. And as we've been told already, our goal right now is going to be finding the divine areas with statues, returning the books towards them, so we can go to Solomon Shrine. Why do we want to go to Solomon Shrine? We don't know. But you know, we're adventurers, so who cares? There's adventure that direction, so we're like, heck yeah!
Oh yeah, so far the only thing is, like, why do you want to go that way? I don't know. The game says so.
Really? That is all the motivation that Adol needs. You mean I can go that way? I am already on it. Alright, until next time, everybody, when we go down, talk to Astal and go into the mines. Astal. Go into the mines.
Sir, you can't go north. North is directly up. Is he walking up the air? That's some determination, I guess.